Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss a DSA problem. So given a string, find all the substrings that are palindromes, including single character. Now, what is a palindrome? A palindrome is a word which has same characters if we traverse from the front or you traverse from the back. As you see in the word Nitin, the zeroth character is N and the last character is N, and the second character again is I and the second last character is I. Okay, that is how we determine a palindrome. And in the output, you would see that all the palindromes are mentioned, including the single characters, which are considered palindrome. And we need to code this. Okay, so let's go. So for that, we need to create substrings first. And why we need substring is because when we are creating substring, we will have something like this. For example, we are traversing through Nitin, right? So N is the one that gets picked first, then Ni. So these are all the substrings that we are creating. So this is what happens in the first iteration. Okay. Now in the second iteration, you will start with I, and then you will go forward in the string. You will pick IT, then ITI, then ITIN. Okay. Again, in the third iteration, you will start with T, and then you will go to TI. A lot of typing mistake is happening from my end. Sorry for that. And then it will be TIN. Again, in the fourth iteration, you will see I gets picked, then IN, and that is the end of the string, right? But we have one more character remaining, so it will be N. N. Okay. So in all, we have like 15 substrings present, and out of these substrings, we are supposed to pick the ones with the palindrome. So our very first row does get picked as answer because single characters are considered palindrome. And then what uh, we need to pick is ITI, okay, and Nitin, which is a palindrome. So that is what is going to happen, okay. So we will be having five, six, seven palindrome. All right. So let's start. Check substring is my method. I'll be taking the string. So I have to start with a loop, right? And I need an inner loop. Why I need an inner loop is because I have a string, and as you see that this substring will be formed when two loops come into the picture, right? So I have I and j, and I have to create a substring. So I created a substring, and it is going to pick I and j, 0 and 1 for the very first uh, time, and that is how we will be getting n, right? And that is how we will be proceeding further. So for each substring, I need to check if if that is a palindrome or not. So check palindrome for each substring. Okay. Okay, let me make an if statement here itself. So if this is a palindrome, and because my check palindrome will be a boolean, so that is why I'm doing this. If this is a palindrome, then I am just going to print it. Okay. And I wanted to create a counter 2, and if I encounter a palindrome in the substring, then I'll just increase the counter, and let me just print it here. Okay. Now we have to create this particular method. check palindrome will be getting a string. Yeah, it will be getting a string and it will return a boolean. All right. So let me start with this is my starting index and I'll have an end index. All right. Now let me make this while start is less than end. If dot character as start is not equals to this. Yeah, return false. So I'll be checking for each and every character, right? Whatever is getting passed in the substring. So, and I'm going to check if the first character is same as the last character. If that is not true, then I'll return a false right away. Else, else I need to increment start and I need to decrement end. And if that happens, then I will be returning a true. If it reaches till this point, means I have a palindrome, right? So that is what. Okay. And you have to consider something that is the length has to be till, I mean, less than equal to the total length, even here, and also even here. Now, why am I doing this is because else it will skip on the last character. Okay, so I think we are good and let us just print our answer. So this is our answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we are getting 7. And yes, this is what we are getting. Okay, so hoping you understood this. Thank you so much for watching. Let's catch up in the next video.